Graphic pictures of Sam DuBose dead from a bullet to the brain were evidence for the jury today in the retrial of former UC officer Ray Tenzing. He shot DuBose in a traffic stop off campus nearly 2 years ago, and in the first trial, a jury could not reach a verdict. Local 12's Deborah Dixon has a look at what the jury saw and heard today. Deb?
Yeah, hi, Rob. The last witness for the prosecution was the forensic pathologist who did Sam DuBose's autopsy. Sam DuBose's mother shook as photos of her dead son were shown to the jury. Ray Tenzing did not look up as the forensic pathologist who did DuBose's autopsy described how the bullet went through his brain, cutting off his brain stem.
What effect would the bullet through the brain stem, what would that have had on Samuel DuBose's body?
It would have caused an instantaneous death. He would have stopped breathing immediately. His heart would have stopped beating immediately. If he's standing up, his body would fall with gravity.
This is important because Tenzing says after he asked DuBose to get out of the car, DuBose put the key in the ignition. Tenzing said he reached in to take the key out, got tangled up in the car, and when it moved, he shot DuBose because he thought he was going to die. The car did accelerate forward, but the doctor said a dead man was behind the wheel.
If his foot was hovering over the gas pedal of the car with gravity after his brainstem was transected, it would collapse onto whatever it's above. So if it's above a pedal, it'll collapse onto the pedal.
Tenzing said he was dragged by the car. The head of Hamilton County's crime lab said he didn't find any evidence on the car or Tenzing's boots to support that.
You said there was no obvious evidence of dragging.
That's correct.
But you also indicated that just because there was no obvious evidence of that, that doesn't mean that Ray Tenzing wasn't dragged in some manner. Correct?
That's correct.
Rob, the defense begins tomorrow. They're going to have a new video expert that they didn't have last time. And he does a lot of police shooting cases all over the country, half for the defense, half for the prosecution. He told me he never takes a case unless he believes in it, and he believes in Ray Tenzing. So this will be interesting because the other video expert was so believable. We'll have to see what this guy says tomorrow, Rob.
Yeah, I look forward to that. I was also told there were pictures today that the judge decided the jury didn't need to see. Do you know what those pictures were?
Yes, those are autopsy photos that were just a bit too much. I mean, I don't want to go into too much of what they are, but she has to get it, peel away the scalp and get into it, and Judge Giz just said, you know what, we don't need those. So
just too graphic.
It ended with them seeing ending with them seeing a few of them, but not all of them.
All right, Jeff, thanks very much.